so you can actually go to our website.
Hello? Hi. What's that? Yeah. And whatever reason to do it.
Let me know when you want to get started.
Yeah, it's just like, this is, for me, this is all new, right? You know what I mean? So it's just this contract. So.
The four polygons right there.
We'll
Okay.
kind of just put them here. We'll make do with what the space we
Okay.
have.
Okay.
So maybe one, two,
Well,
three,
can you set
four,
up
five.
your live stream for you?
Like, okay, sitting down here? Like, well, all standing, but it's okay. All right, I'll leave it right now.
Okay, Trace is getting everybody ready.
There's another chair.
Okay, just hold on, I'll go out and tell them they're all coming in. Oh, Dayton's not here yet.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, he says Jesse and.
Oh, yes, okay. Sorry.
So we'll just sit them right here.
Okay,
before.
okay. Oh, he looks so sweet. His two dogs. That's what he called his Mickey Mouses. He's holding his two mix and I got a nice wreath done for him, and she said I added some roses. She said, you know, just when I found out it's a baby, she said, looks real nice. And it says on there, son, grandson, and nephew. Right up here, Evan, right up here, yeah.
You want to sit by that chair too? We're going to slide down.
Okay.
Yeah, two right there.
Yeah, after you're coming in. Just-
Yeah, he's on his way.
Okay.
No, she knows that, you know, they're all family. Her sisters came down. Yeah, we made do with my little house.
We just wait for the parents to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, mattresses all over the living room.
Let's everybody get situated. We'll smudge everybody.
Yeah.
He's coming with the next load from Jesse's. Yes, yes. I know my sister's bought Tyler in with them. Oh, yeah, you just gotta watch. they look nice. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. And the ones I choose with the little confetti in them. And there's some red and black ones and some gamer ones. Like
Okay.
game.
Yeah,
No worries.
make room for me in the corner.
Choose a red star for you. They look real nice. Real nice.
Sit down, Jeff. Yeah. Come sit down. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
It's fine, it's good.
You will go sit over here.
I am. Yeah. I should go for one.
Chase,
Yeah.
they tell my, the parents are sick.
You gonna sit on it?
Yeah. Oh, we did, yeah. Oh, the, I didn't know the parents are here and they get sick there, huh?
Okay.
Thank you. Not the money.
I'm not happy.
And me first.
These are the same. Those are really cool. His parents were
But if you wanted to make sure, see, you could just
I
be
gave
seated
him
right here.
I gave him an extra straight too, because he had surgery in his tonsils.
I want to see this is.
I do.
Let's knock those brakes up.
Yesterday, I was thinking I'd use some chocolate bars, but I didn't have my canteen. They don't have sugar, it's just adding
Well, maybe you should search her.
And then he brought a bunch of food from the safety building.
That still is my.
Yeah, yeah. We moved to her. Yeah,
I can come
it's
to
like-
her. I see her someday.
Yes, we did. We lived in Montreal, but that was before you were born. 3 years we lived there. Just so I could have Selena back.
And we did.
Your dad.
I came from Gonzales, so I don't know if that's where I would be.
You ready now, nephew?
Well, wait till the parents come.
What was I thinking? Yeah, he took off.
But James Smith,
I don't know where she was.
I go there once in a while. Yeah. Once in a while.
Then when he's
Too
too
hard.
hard.
Mommy loves
He was
pieces.
just, you wanna see Selena? He said, "I'm gonna see her." I said, "That's my dad. He's going to her."
Once in a while. Yeah.
So she was, she, but.
You have a little surfer? No?
That's how come I have this skin.
And then,
Esquema que cai. E ela então ela cai. Okay, I've got 50 years.
It's for your kids.
I've got your desk to go home at 4.
I was going to be beating you. They don't have a memory.
Fish or sky or he was up to shoot it.
Oh, this is so trippy today. Crystal phoned me and we're talking.
I can understand a little
And
bit.
she says, so what about Selena? I was like, I don't know.
That's it.
She said, yeah, she said, I can't believe that. She said, that she just gets up and just goes on a trip. What about Mia? She goes, I said, well, I totally give up on my 2 girls there. I said, you know that? I said, one goes on a trip for her own goddamn selfishness. I said, and the other one, I said, is fucking tripped out on her pills. I said, so. She phoned, which was so weird. Right after I hung up at Crystal, my phone rings again, and it's Mia. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, holy shit. And she said she was at work. She said she'd be here. She's not here. Yeah, and I had $80 married to my baby in my drawer. And she was last year, yeah. American money's gone. When you found that out, you should have told her to get out of mom's house. So, yeah, and Selena goes on a, I don't know, retreat or something, whatever they're going. Yeah. Just goes to show how selfish they are, just thinking of themselves. But that's okay. I told Crystal, I said, that's okay. I said, I said, my only concern right now is my daughter Jessie and my son-in-law. I said, those are the only ones. I said, those other ones can be selfish. I said, let them be with you. One day, they're going to hurt you. I can, or what did Raheem call me? He called me a Karen. Because I flipped out on the deli lady yesterday, and Raheem said, Dad, you should have seen Grandma. She really pulled a Karen. Yeah. I totally forgot. I'm interested in these two. Yeah. Shoot, I totally forgot. Oh, of course, I've been so busy. That's what Dayton's looking forward to. That's all he talks about. Oh, after my birthday. Oh, it's November. Yes, yes, Dayton. Every year it falls like that. Hey, just had a smile. No, you let your be out. Yeah, that's what, what the heck is his name? Phone me this one. Yeah, yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said that. He said that, you're gonna be released to BIPOC. Oh, he told me you were. He's gonna phone me later on for that letter. Kevin had the phone to Travis and we'll go blow my nose. Sorry, I was on the phone. That's the institution allowed Elijah for this phone call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's who's on the phone.
So once we get started. I'll give you a heads up, we'll have speakers. Same way we do at home. That's it. Usually I have some backstage or just where it's like, so I'll just keep it okay. When we start, I'll give you a heads up.
He was a counselor for many years in James Ministry. He passed away 40 years ago, I think, over a year on
Leave over me. Yeah, okay, I'll leave. Pretty good parking now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe next.
Best laid plans of mice and men. See, you can say that. I'm Indian enough. Thanks for that honor.
She buries me now. I said, I went away. It's hard when you, somebody else is gonna stay there. My family is sick.
Did you sign the registry? Did you want to do that?
Can we do it after?
You can do it after, I'm not taking it away. I could do that for you, absolutely.
Me too. You heard Roosevelt's funeral here. There you go.
Service for the best looking ones here.
Service for the elderly.
Yes, absolutely. If I only had that radio. My goodness, you have a very, very nice penmanship.
Jen, she goes, we were all standing in her village talking. Oh, how's the Wi-Fi here? She was talking to Dee and Adrian and then Gage. Then all of a sudden she goes, who's that old man behind you? And they looked at me. You're going out. Yeah. Yeah.
Look out there. Look out chairs. Would you have to go back to work here?
I'm going back for the day tomorrow. I drove this in the morning.
We'll have an invoice ready for you guys. All right.
This for the day, my last.
They are ready right now.
Nobody else.
See it in the file right now. Okay, you want to pick them up, or they'll be ready that day? Washrooms are here.
So funny. Sounds like flower sheets. Oh, yeah. So it's holding before her own house. They're sitting in the big home. So she's just wasn't even her place. So then she's like, there's a big structure outside and there's never smoked a cigarette. Everybody smoked it. My great-grandmother smoked. And we can give you a pharmacy. And if you didn't get your needle, you'll be big ass. No, I'm getting home. Oh, that's good. Or she can work. So I did that for 3 years. Grade 1. And Charlotte had grade 4, I think. And you know it's grade 3. Girl from Khalid. I think she's pregnant. Cheryl just got that. there's she.
Cheryl, so. What happened to her?
Start program. Was it still? But it's still. That's kidding.
Cheryl's 29, yeah. Teaching supervision for ministry or kindergarten. Ooh. Shooting probably the full year. Head start. Oh, there you go.
What you said, that she wasn't gonna pay for nursery, kindergarten teacher. Just stick in the garden.
That was the one you still kindergarten. And that was also. I think she was supposed to be. I'm not so sure. Maybe she was going back to school. I don't know.
Put up their report together.
Your picture should have been. Cordy, I don't know. She teaching there too. Before you saw her first started, she was always. So she must, maybe she could go. Help leave. Because wasn't she sick? She's sick again. She was. Shelby, Kathy, what's her name? Josh. Cheryl. Scary.
Huh? Yeah, 6:30, I was up.
I thought November.
Yeah.
Okay. Reconciliation.
Whatever they call it, student association.
Yes.
Do this. The students pick their own.
Comfortably. You know, you got all the parts, so those ones stays like this, watch me. So I can do like this. Keep going down, just stop. And if it goes out, like this. It'll stay like with the green, and you have to kind of rip it apart, so it'll stay like this.
Hold it up like that.
As long as it's like that, it's working.
How much years I have? Okay.
Yeah, the food will be, it's all individually wrapped, so people can take it with them.
I am.
See, I can't see. Shirley, yeah, her,
I took her home.
Good.
She wanted her pop, I took it to her.
You-
She wanted her pop.
I can really don't really.
My dad's brain fog on his head.
Hope it's right.
Good.
Some people, I think, My auntie.
What is that?
She's not, she's terrible.
Right there in the paper.
Yeah, she's 90. And their babies get hard. How they
Don't take the
sick and
Get the bottom.
the bottom that
Oh, no, I don't. Wait.
This is part of it. They're whiter than mine, that's for sure.
These ones could be trying to burn. Really, I think.
It's just fun. That's funny.
I'm just gonna go check on Jessie, I just drove her back, so she's just taking a minute to collect herself.
Chase. Red pusher. Because I don't know this, but you know who they are. Red pusher. Call them all this red ball. Red pusher, pusher, pusher. Okay. And then it's in the cigarette, right? You're there. Okay. I'm sure you're riding his bike all the way. Oh. Speakers. Yeah. Well, no, 4 speakers for pallbearers. For pallbearers. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Good job. Good job. We'll leave this thing open, right? And then we'll give the speakers from that too. Okay. Jeez. Okay. So maybe we can start.
And I'll make an announcement, or we have it streaming too, so that if they need to, they can just pull their phones.
Okay, I'll make it a little pack with this speakers.
Are you leaving? Should be here.
So once we get started, they're gonna have the pallbearers sit right here, so if you guys wanna muscle a spot, you guys can. It's gonna get a little packed. We'll make do.
I want to be in front of the camera. They're nice. They're not hearing me. What do you want? If you want to go, let's go.
I'm lay down here.
I see the live stream. Hello? I can see a camera and I see a microphone. I'm not on this phone. I will talk back to your mom.
You will talk back there. You're good, Mr. Woman. Well, we should go. I'm just kidding. We're just eight.
You can walk over here.
Say mine first.
Get trouble.
The parents are just outside.
Yeah, yeah.
You come in?
Saturday night, as soon as I get here, I'll just
Yeah. Which one is this now? The one by what's reading?
Your niece then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your niece then, yeah.
Mhm. This is my name. And this is going.
Down first. All right, I'll just. There it goes. Just gonna hang around there till I go in. After the speakers will start singing.
There's dog, smell, yes.
Well, usually we're gonna start elections first once we start. Okay. Good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll ask everybody to kind of get situated for a bit here. as you guys know, this is a ceremony, so we'll
Where's the courthouse?
we'll follow our protocols. Our pallbearers, we're kind
Dayton and Darrell.
of crushed for room, so we're gonna have our pallbearers separate where you boys are.
Yeah. You just have to move his car, otherwise
Okay.
he's just pulling around.
Okay, so just before we get started, I guess I'd ni wako magana ka nia osa pachikio wasas ni sigasun Pipewater Uchinia. That's my name is Yuipi Lodge Child, and I come from Pipewater, and it's this is tough for me being a father, and probably one of the tougher ones I've been asked to help with. So I'll ask all of you guys to help me pray along. You know, we have a beautiful boy here who has gone to help us on the other side, whatever the reason being, and we want to take good from this. And I just ask you guys to pray along with me. Once our other pallbearer comes, we'll get started. But in the meantime, I ask you guys to help me pray for the family. We'll start with a song. I think everybody, we're just missing Evan. Evan, once he's here, he can come in.
He's here.
He's here, okay. So, like I said, before we move forward, you guys can get seated. It's up to you if you guys want to stand. I know we're kind of taught. I know when we pray, we get down to the ground. So whatever you're comfortable with, stand, sit down. You want to lay down, lay down. But I just before we get started moving forward, some little reminders. Something I was always taught from our kid, the ones that them two. A lot of our old ones are sick. Kind of. I seen they had me as a post as an elder there, so I said I'm not an elder, but I'm do my best to help the family from what I was taught. One of the things is try not to let your tears fall on him. He has a journey to make, and we don't want to add any weight to what he has, his journey he's making. So that's a big. We have a tissue here, so before you view, maybe take one with him and try to not to let any tears fall on him. Also, to think about after the process is done tomorrow, I believe what the family chose to do, we kind of refrain from putting pictures up for a year. We put our pictures away for a year. We don't speak of his name. And it's not out of disrespect, it's just he has a journey to make. So we want to help in the best way we can is by allowing him to make that journey. And sometimes when you might make a mistake and say it, we're humans, we make those mistakes, but when you're alone, and you're maybe still sad, mourning, maybe don't use his name because he's going to hear that and look back and see his family crying. And it's going to delay his journey. So it's not out of disrespect we do these, it's out of respect. That's what we were taught to do. Also, I know 4 days after the service, maybe somebody in the family can put food out for him for the next 4 days. One has that. And main thing too is to try to get along after this. Like, I know this is it's unfair, but we don't know why the Creator called him home. He must have something to do up there for all of us here. That's what coming in last night. My brother Travis, he came by and he gave me tobacco to help out. And it was I had a tough night thinking about why, questioning why. And these are things that are beyond us, and we all deal with. This is one ceremony we all have to go through, every one of us. So with that, we'll like I said, we're kind of we don't have much room, so I believe Travis has some speakers to come up. We're gonna ask you guys before you guys speak, and I know we might have different beliefs here, but we started using our own ways here, so we'll follow that moving forward. I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but try to smudge before you speak and before you see. Just keep in mind that, you know, whatever a lot of us are carrying, we could feel the energy next to us, every one of us. So that's why we smudge. We want to have a celebration of life and remembering the good. You know, we could share the stories, the things he used to do, those types of things. And between each speaker, I'll sing a song. Usually we would go, it's kind of, we've got a lot of time out there, so I'm not going to limit to, I'll leave it up to the family how much speakers you want to have. Usually we would stick to 4. And I know we're in the city, things are like, this is a city ceremony, so we'll do our best here. And I thank our friends here from Paragon. They too, they know our process, our protocols, and so I'm thankful they're allowing us to have our smudge, our singing, and everybody that came out. So we'll ask Travis, will you call your first speaker?
I'll start with Crystal. Crystal Hope.
Okay. I'm using my Sweetgrass, the one I have on my dash. I had this for about 10 years, so it's sacred.
I have sage in my truck.
I have everything. I was just, my mind was going.
Okay, you don't need sage for the rest.
No.
It's water.
I don't even know really where to begin. I want to thank you all for coming out and supporting Jesse and Clinton at this time. Thanks to the family for asking me to come and speak. Just, nobody should ever have to feel or go through this. He was so young, and his mom shared with me that he liked his 2 mix, so that's why he has the 2. They only were able to love him for a short amount of time, but like Chase had said, that we don't know why our God, our Creator, however you refer to them, has other plans for him and needed him on his journey. We all have been to services before, and sometimes, you know, we all struggle. This one's a little bit harder because he was so pure and so innocent. I haven't had to go to a funeral with somebody that was so young. And I just, you know, I put it out there to let the people that you know around you, that you love them, because it happened so suddenly and you don't even have, you never know. So hold the ones that you have with you and let them know every day. And that's something that we need to do as Aboriginal people, is start telling each other that we love them, and they're trying to uplift each other and be there for each other through no matter what. And we're all human. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. But to learn to get past those and forgive people and always be there for them. And it's a learning tool from all the things that we've ever gone through. And it's not just Aboriginal people, it's many different cultures. But as we all came here today to support the family, support their grandmother and their brothers. And just know that he lives inside of you guys. He may not be here physically, but he lives inside of you guys, and you'll see him. And when he makes his journey, he will let you guys know that he's okay and he's safe. Cherish those times that you've had with him. Oh, sorry, this is really hard. I just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting the family and being here.
Before I left, I was sitting with my mushroom, who's in his final resting place right now, but he's still speaking to us, and I let him know. I told Mushroom, I said, I want to go and help the family. What happened? I kind of briefly explained to him that we lost a young boy, and he immediately started praying, and he said to tell the family now that maybe him and our young friend here will be walking together, and he'll watch for him. He said so. Just wanted to share that with the family. You know that there's a lot of prayers out there for you guys to. And then as me being a parent, this is it's hard for me too, and I don't know what. I've never had this feeling before, but I encourage you guys to keep going. Make a positive out of things, you know. That's something I've always done personally when I lost a loved one, is I let go of something negative. And we're only human, you know. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes, and life happens. You can't carry, and it's nobody's fault, you know. Things like that. Try not to carry that weight. You know, you think about what he would want from you. He's still there. He's still there with you guys. You know, this next 4 nights, you guys might hear little bangs, little things happening, and that's that spirit that travels a little bit, and you know, it'll come to the ones he loves, and I know that happens. Our family, we from me singing at a lot of the ceremonies that the kids expect these things, and my kids are so used to the little bangs. They say, oh, it's somebody coming through. Maybe, and they're always putting food out on the counter, right? Feeding our loved ones. And they had a cry today too. I explained to them about what I was going to do, and I was it's hard for me, 'cause I'm for the kids, and I'm not saying that to try to sound phony. I love and care for the kids because I was a kid at one time with nothing. So. Next speaker, Travis.
Anthony Lapp, Orange Hawk.
First off, I want to say give my deepest condolences to Jesse and husband and the boys and my sister. I said I was going to cry. Try to be strong. I know it's so unbelievable. I lost a son myself, so it still hurts every year. And I would like to know your little boy. I think I got to know a couple of these ones when they were younger. I have a couple of funny stories, but I don't want to tell them. I'll tell them someday. Our little adventure. Anyways, on behalf of my family, my mom was Esther, no name if you guys don't know. She married Jim Smith, and my mom passed away 3 years ago. 3 years ago. My brother passed away a couple months after, so we're still dealing with a lot of grief in our family. And just want to say that, like, just try to be there for each other as much as you can. Like, sometimes we can't be with you guys, but just know that we're thinking about you guys and we love you guys. All my family, my brothers and my other sister are trying to make it all, send their condolences. And I'm a grandma, and I keep a little boy that age. And I actually have 2 of them running around my house. And they're precious to me, very precious to me. All my grandchildren are. It's always good to see them. And I'm so very sorry that you guys have to go through this. You'll have a lot of friends and a lot of family that love you and are thinking about you, and I just hope you guys can be all right. Not really, but
Hey,
So, I was just thinking of, first time I heard that last song I sang was from the late Ronnie Pipewa. And I was young at the time, and I actually used to just dislike these songs. Not knowing then, I didn't really care, didn't listen. And so the songs I sing are all songs I've learned from being on home Pipewa. I guess to the boys, to the brothers, to not to lose your shine. Over moving forward, as you're eating your gum. Just to keep being who you are. Don't lose that shine. There's, I know I've lost a little brother myself, 2 of them. And I always think what they would say if they were here, maybe looking for a tap on the back. I would never accept taps on the back unless it was from my own brothers. I used to do things to try to impress them, and I still do. And they still didn't give me a tap on the back, so I'm still trying to. So I just tell you boys, keep trying. You guys are good boys. I see you guys around a lot. You carry a nice energy, and don't lose that. So I want to share that with you. Travis?
We can do it.
Could you open one and take the filter off? This one goes to him, right? Put it in a clean place. I will be in front of you. Go work and I say, go in there. To show me go home, go in the stuff. Greetings to each and every one of you. I have the honor to go the big school. Kakio ayaw kapito tayo kipesitos kam. Ikaw my niece te piawi. Ikaw nusimsak. Kakio. Kakio da kapito tayo kwayo. Ay manong. Kakikis ko kapit. Sikas. Tato kisikaw kapisa kiwit kisa minas kumaya. Awo temina. Apitaw kisikaw. Iko temina. Kakio kapi. All my relations. Kapak simak na sanggos. Iko makiwit na kumaya. Kakio. My name is Lillian Braithwaite First Nation, and this is all family here. We're all related in some way, and I love that singing. It says, we're not going to be always here on earth. Let's love one another, because we don't know what's coming. Eko mamoin kiks ke mawawis na pieces. Makamoin tehe ni mosistan, I feel it in my heart. And when I first prayed, I heard my niece. I started to pray. I've been praying all this time. Hey, Kuma, my brother, your dad. It's hard to sit up here. Magoma, muy coach to huniki ako mo to. I'm very fortunate to, they didn't take my language away, but it's okay. Nistanki. Mas kamat kawan awasak nistan kiwani hapiak nos Janish. I lost Elsa, I lost a child. I knew I had to come, and it was very hard for me, but the counselor here offered me a ride. I thought I was going to fight about it. They said, you'll have to forgive me for not wearing my skirt. I didn't have time to go home, but in my heart I had to be with my family. Try to be strong for one another, because there's a lot of people praying for you. The ones he's going to meet up there, they're waiting for him. His grandma, his mushroom. Kokum, he has lots of kokums out there. And don't cry at night. Kaimatuk, you keep him back. Let him go. Miyano, we can't ask why. Moya to kwechike ako mataniki. Uyaman to katipestike. The Creator knows everything, you never question. We just have to. I heard Marilyn say we're all not going to be here forever. You know, take so much time.
Muita fue mi machine. I'm okay now. I just wear this as a precaution. I don't need to insult anybody. But I feel good in my heart that I'm here. It's hard for me. Magaya. To be strong, reach out to people. I'll pray for you to be strong. This is my little grandson. I love him. Shaki how. Ito I'm I show me now is kayak. Na ko to skate. A lot of young people, fentanyl is taking our young ones. I lost my granddaughter. She's only 27 years old. One's out there right now as I speak. Now I made in Magamoya. I can't live in fear. Because the kakiso mo yan, just to pray. Because I'm not the only one. There's lots of Kokons Musho raising their grandchildren. We're supposed to be enjoying our golden years, but you have to always be there for that's our way. Andre we were talking, just take over. And nobody you keep a space in your heart for the little young ones. It's really hard, to let go, and you want to cry, but you have to be strong. Just talk to the Creator. Miyakashikig, smudge. Smudge, if he has a Cree name, a spiritual name, he can still get one. He could do offerings for him, so he can go home. So he was loved by everybody. Ikitimagin na wakaw, my relatives. Maya, etiki ko. At night, try to keep the kids in, because he's going to be traveling in, visiting. Ipakiyokate one last time. Don't let the kids play outside or look out the window. That's my teachings I'm passing on now. It's different, No, I'm very fortunate to be. There's elders older than me. I can think of a few from back home. I also love them. Nishaki awat misa. Hiniyashik. Maguma. Ikuite chikoma. Moi we catch the big square. Nihio. Magkay moi naman kan. Asip ko na puta. Kwente. Bueno, usted Martin. Makuma kakishika kakiyo wita kapita steki. Askoya. Umuta. Remember the good times, when you talk about him. Say his name. Talk to him. He hears you. I know I'm going to be talking to him when I go home and I come here kasi kiyan. Hinas ko may hanas sa minapayakisika. Ikisitaya. Eko mautaw yamin na nohti tawap mo. Makanisa ay misiyan. Yak tapoche hita. I never have a ride. I am on Facebook. I need a ride. Mayra manakaki that we used to hitchhike to 5 Points by the overpass. And I'd hide me. One time your dad picked us up. You'll never get a ride, she said. You stand up here. I had my little granddaughter. And you were talking, you gave us a ride home. I always remember that. So he's pure, he's loved. We're going to lift him. We're going to see him. We'll see him again. We'll all meet again till he sings about that. So. Tani Kamatama. You're a good singer. Except again, Mista. At Chioe, Ebikis Koyan. Except. Hi. You can sing on the weekends of them.
Okay. Thank our Kukum for coming up and reminding us some of the teachings. I remember those. I never understood. I'd be laying in bed sometimes and my Kukum would come and she'd put ashes on her forehead and I'd wipe them off and it doesn't matter. And then she'd kiss and I'd wipe the kiss off. That was me. But she would always talk about exactly what her old Kukum said. Yeah. She said, stay inside. Don't look out the window. You're going to see something. And that's for real. I mean, of course, I had no ears. I wouldn't want to. I'd be looking out the window. I'd open it a little bit. Yeah. So one evening I was looking and I was staying in an apartment in the city. So it's not just on the res. I was in the city and I was on the second floor and I seen something go by the window. I went kind of creeping out to my cookum's bed, and she didn't know I was sleeping by her foot. I was scared by then because I didn't listen. Right? And that's right. We don't want. A lot of the times I've asked why we do these things.
You didn't, no, you didn't.
Yeah. They say the same thing. Don't question. Just shut up and listen. They said. So I would shut up and listen. Nowadays, you know, we want to tell you young guys to remember these teachings. One day there's going to be people that forget them. And you might not know what you know until all of us are gone. Then you'll realize a lot of the things that are being said here. Even the old ones. I know I have a couple of relatives who don't know much about our ways, right? And why do you do this? How come you cover your food at night? And things like that. You know, there's those spirits. And, you know, our Coco mentioned about not crying at night. And crying is a form of singing. And when you sing, you call the spirits. And where there's a negative, there's a positive. So that's what I was told, is not to cry. And I made some ugly noises, but I didn't cry. I had done my best not to cry at night, right? And so I thank Earl Cookham for reminding us that these teachings are alive. And I know a lot of us enforce these teachings, and it's not for nothing. I know I see it in my own kids. I'm proud that they do things like that. They take care of themselves. They smudge, and it's kind of a breath of fresh air as you as a parent seeing your kids singing songs when it thunders. They'll go in the back room and they'll sing a Chief Thunderbird song, and it kind of gets me scared, because when they get scared, they sing that song, and I get scared of weather too. So I like to smudge, and I'll go around. But me too. I just want to emphasize on that. Remember the teachings, so they'll carry us, especially when you're alone. I've been alone a lot, and that's what I've relied on, as my own teachings. So just remember that. Travis?
Oh, it's me.
Jeez. Nice to meet you.
You're mine.
You know, it's this is probably the hardest thing to do, to get up in front of just to speak, and, not only in front of people, but at times of ease, right? But it's something that I feel that as being the oldest now of my mom's siblings and my mom's kids and my siblings, that I need to be able to, I have to step up and take on that role that my late brother would always take on, and always be there for us, and talk to, be there for the family, and be basically the leader of us all and stuff like that. And it's hard for me to do this, to be up here, but it's something that I know that needs to be done. As I you know, I sit here and I stand here, and I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, what to say and stuff like that. One thing that I did 7 years ago was I committed to sobriety. I felt that that seeing the loss that we've been enduring in our families and stuff like that, that if me just, you know, taking that step to become a sober person and try have much more of a clean mind to pray for our family, so that we wouldn't have to go through times like this, times of grieving, times of loss, of sorrow. It's tough, and then to get a call that I've just lost my 5-year-old nephew. You know, that's such a young and pure soul that's so much light ahead of him. But as you know, as my brother Chase says, you know, the Creator, you know, has a different path for him. You know, had a different path for him. You know, he came down, he was here, and he blessed us with 5 years of his life. And you know, and it's going to be hard for my sister and my brother, my nephews here to try and move forward and move past this traumatic event that has come over us and come over our family. But I ask you guys to just help and pray for my brother and my sister, my nephews, that give them to help them with the strength to continue to keep moving forward, continue to try and pick up where they're going to leave off after leaving here today, and after putting their brother, their son, to rest here for one last time. It's never an easy thing, and I never wanted to go through it. I'm sorry to say, but it's been 4 years that I lost my brother. That was honestly one of the biggest driving points of our big guy of our family, right? And it's still hard, and still not over it. Don't know if I ever will, but I will keep praying and keep trying to you know, stop the tears that I find that will roll here and now, and then having to again deal with little Khalid here is going to be even more hard than that, stuff like that. But I say to DeAndre and Raheem and Emerson, you know, you guys are the way that your mom and your dad brought you up is immensely, it's great. I see great characters in each of you, and the way that you know, little Khalid was around and stuff like that. I remember. I don't have too fond, right, because I just met him very few times. I've always been either gone or live in a different province and stuff like that. But you guys just still have to be together, work together, you know, take care of one another, take care of your parents, you know, be there, be strong for your parents, and you know, and like they said too, you know, reach out, you know, your time of need, reach out, you know, like it's we got to be in contact more. I myself have to make my way home more than I do, instead of not only just for times like this. It's hard, but also for all of us, you know, to like you know, counselor said that we, you know, check on each other, you know, reach out to one another, be there for one another, you know, make sure that you know, even if they're walking the path that we know is the other path, you know, still reach out to them, you know, let them know that you know, that they are loved, you know, they are missed, and you know, to try and encourage everybody to, you know, to just be there for one another, and watch out. You know, we don't know when we're gonna lose one of our loved ones, and it happened at any time. Just like little Khalid was taken to us. It's hard. But I thank you. I thank you for everybody for coming. I did only, me and Mom only did pick out 4 speakers, but please, by all means, if anybody would like to say a few words on behalf of the family or what have you, please just come up, let us know and stuff like that. You are more than welcome to speak. Also, there is refreshments there. I was up all night making sandwiches, baking those cookies in the Just kidding, but there's refreshments there. It's basically this is those this is what the family, the mom and dad wanted. My brother and my sister wanted was a service here, a viewing for the relatives and family to come and say their final goodbyes to little Khalid here, and then tomorrow's another service, but it's a small one. It's nothing big, but this is basically our family and our relatives' final goodbyes to Khalid. But we thank you immensely. We thank for all the condolences and the prayers and the strength that you have all spread to us, and thank you all for being here. It truly means a lot to us all. I thank you. Hi.
So, I'm gonna open the floor. Before we eat, I wanna smudge the food, and then we'll put a little plate with him. We can take with him. So I'm gonna leave the smudge going here, and
just want to say, it's a very touching time right now. I know Clint been there for years, over 30 years. And it's sad, it's so sad, this is a really sad day, and it's still a joyful day because this young man here, he's sleeping. He's sleeping, okay? This is just his body that we're looking at, but his spirit, I think, is with the Lord. I truly believe his spirit is with the Lord. I told his dad yesterday that I was at work yesterday and I'm thinking about him, and I haven't seen him in quite a while. Since he was a little baby, I haven't seen him. And we live close, and thinking about him, and the only thought, words that I can see in my heart and I can see in my vision is that he's with the Lord and he's going to be one of the Lord's soldiers right beside him. Because we don't know why these things happen. We don't know. They're unexplainable. But there is a creator. And there's some guy here, he's somewhere. His spirit is with the Lord. That's all I know. I don't know what to say to my friend here. And all I can tell him and the family is to stay strong, live for the living. There was a gentleman in the book of the Bible, Old Testament, called Job. And he has as many boys also as Clinton, daughters. And he was a good man. He followed the Lord. And the devil asked the Lord if he can test Job, and the Lord told him, go ahead. Well, the devil, he took all his family, wiped all his family out. But you know what? Job didn't turn his back on God at all. Okay? And make a long story short, at the end, he regained 10 times fold what he had before. He regained everything that he lost. He lost everything. His children and everything. And he was a good, Job was a good man. There's nothing wrong. So, you know, this little guy here, right now, he's with the good Lord. And all I can say to his family, just stay strong. Live for the other ones that are here. Okay? And they need everyone's support. And words are hard to say this time. So we just gotta just show love. That's all. Just show them love. You know, it's really sad.
Anybody anybody else come and speak? If anybody wants to speak, you guys can come up now. If not, we're gonna start the viewing.
I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank a big, huge thanks to Crystal and to Chase for always being there for me, always, and thank you so much. I know in the traditional way it's 4 days after, so Sunday I will have a feast at my house. I'll do it at my house, and you're welcome to come, and it'll be in the afternoon. Okay? That's it. Thank you.
Anybody, if not, like I said, I want to remind you guys to, we don't want no tears, no tears, so, where's Keno?
I'll grab them.
Once we have the helper come, try to have a smudge before you go. Like a lot of us pick up feelings throughout the day, and we, like me, I gave my kids shit this morning over cleaning the room, so I smudged so I don't bring that here. That's why we cleanse ourselves, so. Okay. And I'm gonna get a chair because the staff man to sit on. I'm gonna sing a song here. Okay, yeah, I'll get to that. So you just keep the sponge away, okay? I don't know if they need that tissue or should I take that tissue? If you can hold it now, I'll start. I think everybody's family here, so I'm just gonna sing the family song. So once we start, you guys can just stay seated right on the couch, all you guys here, and you guys will go at the end, okay? Everybody else can come up and make their way around. You guys know how to do it. Yeah. How's it looking out there, Trav?
Well, sweet home on this, okay?
So, now on this next. So when I start this next song, you guys are the last ones to sing. Let everybody come through all these ones, okay? And you guys before your mom and dad, and your mom and dad will be the last ones to do, okay? And I'll give you a hand sign now, okay? just know that it's working.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
After them, the fast again.
Okay, so I'll start, and you guys will start. We'll be the last two before that. So you guys go through.
Okay.
Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. Hey, oh, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, yeah, hey, oh, hey, hey, yeah, oh, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, yeah, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh.
So, just want to let you guys know from moving forward now, we're gonna cover them up. And so the sun's going down, and we cover him before the sun's going down. After he's going down, I have some food with him. I'm gonna put it down here on the foot, make sure it stays with him. Stays with him when he goes. That food, we'll put it there. This is when we celebrate and we talk about, we share stories moving forward, so stick around and eat. I know Travis, a lot of cooking last night, so you want to taste this good one. So we're going to cover him up now. He's still with us, but we out of respect, we don't, when the sun goes down, I just want to make sure, and we do it now. It was good for him, a good celebration, so I invite you guys to stay and eat along with the family.
Please take food home. There's lots, so take it.
No excuses.
It's tough. It's funny to me. Listen, you can carry on. Just make sure you get online about it so much. Get down very hard,
Thank you so much. Coming Sunday, Sunday.
Remind me.
Yeah.
I know before I go, you guys know your prayers. And if you guys ever need anything, you guys can reach me through her.